Good morning, guys. Welcome or welcome back to my channel. You're probably thinking, Jess, is that breakfast? You? Breakfast? I know. I mean, you guys know I'm not a breakfast girly whatsoever, but this morning, for some bizarre reason, I was really craving, rather specifically, a hard-boiled egg. Hard-boiled eggs on a slice of buttery toast, and so that is exactly what I've made myself. Gotta say I love it, gotta say I love it. Whether I'll give myself the ick before I've actually finished it, because sometimes eggs can be a bit, I don't want to talk about that too much, just in case I do give myself the ick. But yeah, I'm gonna have my breakfast. I'm gonna go do my skincare as well. But first, I am just gonna tell you a little bit about today's sponsor, who is Ritual. You've just seen me take the last 2 capsules of that bottle, and thankfully I have a backup, don't worry. So I've got my backup capsules ready. You guys, I've been talking about Ritual for a while now. They have been a longer term sponsor for me, which I am forever grateful for. I feel like this is one of those things that has just slipped into my daily lifestyle so easily. And if you want to try it, now is the best time, because they do have their Black Friday, Cyber Monday sale on, which is 40% off site-wide, which I think is a brilliant deal. Especially if you want to try it, now is the time. I feel like with Black Friday and Cyber Monday sales, we can get so carried away. I know that. With just buying things I don't really need, but if you can use Black Friday to buy your essentials, I think that's always beneficial. I always go on to buy my essentials, and this is one of them. I have been using the Ritual Essential for Women Multivitamin 18+. I've been using these for months now, and I really am feeling a difference. There are so many different vitamins out there to choose from that it's difficult to know which ones will be right for you. And I think one of my favorite things about Ritual is the fact that all of their ingredients are made traceable, so you know exactly what is going into your body, and you just don't need to think about it too much. You can take them morning, evening, night, with or without food, which I think is another great thing, because you're not restricted to having to take it at a certain time of the day. Most of the time I take mine in the morning alongside kind of my morning coffee, or just first thing, so that I don't forget about it. But on those days where I'm a little bit busier in the mornings and I do forget to take it, I don't need to worry about the fact that, you know, I haven't taken it, because I can just take it in the evening. And it's just great for filling those key nutrient gaps in the diet. And it's a clinically backed, clean, high quality vitamin, which is specifically made for women between the ages of 18 and 49. I'll pop on screen the exact details, but everything will also be in the description. Like I say, they've got an amazing sale on at the 40% off for the Black Friday Cyber Monday. Like I say, link is in the description. Thank you so much to Ritual for sponsoring once again. Let me go and have my breakfast. The effect I wanted it to, never mind. My forehead's doing a little bit better. It was very dry the other day. What a mystery. Worst heart in the world. Hello. Good morning. Right, don't mind me. This camera, there we go. Don't mind me, I have a hair mask in. I've got the Rapunzel hair mask from Hair Syrup in. I thought I would show you guys, because I did buy a couple of products a couple of videos ago. It was the brown mascara and a slightly different coloured, brow pencil. And I'm just going to do them now. I've got to say, I have used the brown mascara. I went for the, in case you didn't miss that vlog, I went for the Maybelline Sky High, but I just chose the True Brown colour. I've used it. I'm not gonna lie, I don't see that much difference. I thought it would be a lot different. Obviously I've got lashes on now, so you can't really, like, you know, you can't really get a full effect. But I'll put it on my bottom lashes. I'll try and zoom in so that you can see a little bit better. But, hang on. So, I feel like it looks, now am I ever gonna get this in focus? There we go. I don't know if that's picking up on camera, but it looks a lot more brown in person than it does on my eye. Hang on. So I'm just putting my standard mascara face. I mean, it's a little less harsh. I'll give it credit for that. But, I don't know, I just don't think it's that different. Correct me if I'm wrong, if you're saying something different to what I am, then let me know. But when I did put this on with like the, what's it called? Like when I didn't have false lashes on, I didn't really notice that much of a difference, so that's a shame. But yeah, and then the eyebrow stuff I think is just a lot better in general, because I was really like doing my brows a little bit too dark for like what they should be. They do need dyeing though, actually. I need to, should I do my own eyebrows or should I get them done? That is the question. Because I feel as though I'm already going to get my nails infilled and I'm going to get my toes done before we go away. But I feel like it's just all that like extra expense that it's the month before Christmas. Like, I don't really want to be spending all my money right now. You know what I mean? But yeah, brows, like I say, it's just a little bit softer, a little bit less like brows, and more just like brows, yeah? So, also, actually, one thing with my skin at the minute is that, actually, it was Emmanuel that gave me a bit of a reality check. Not like, he wasn't like saying, by the way, he's basically saying that he wants to try and up his water intake, and that made me think. I was like, my water intake recently has been horrendous. I was thinking yesterday when he said, it was the day before yesterday, was like, I want to up my water intake, and I was like, oh yeah, my water intake's not been great recently. Yesterday, I don't think I had a single thing to drink apart from my morning coffee. After that, I don't think I had a single thing until my evening meal. So that is probably why my skin's the way it is. So I'm making an active choice to try and up my water game, basically. I say water, I do have like juice in here. Yeah. I feel like whilst I'm upping my water game, I need to have some juice in it to make it more enticing. This is what I've got through this morning so far, by the way, which impressed with myself, but constantly needing the toilet. But I feel as though I need to start with some juice first, get my water intake, get my like liquid consumption up, and then I can just switch out the juice and just drink water. Because I used to do that. I have no issue with water, but I prefer juice. Don't we all? Don't we all? Guys, it's so much later on. I feel like I'm doing this all the time in my vlogs, where I'll start my vlogs in the morning really successfully, and then I'll just like do something else for the rest of the afternoon, and then I'll catch up with you guys again in the evening. I don't know why. I've just been at my parents', to be fair, for a couple of hours, sorting some stuff out. I've just changed into my gym stuff, because when Emmanuel gets home, we might be going to the gym. We shall see. We said that last night, we didn't go. I don't know. To be fair, I had quite a bad headache last night. Probably due to the fact that I didn't drink very much, but I am nearly at my second bottle of liquid. My juice, I don't know where it is, it's upstairs I think. Yeah. Yeah. Wow. 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 What was I even going to say? Oh yeah, right. I have been stuck on space talk right now. If you've got TikTok, right, have you seen any of like the space videos that are on there? Because I don't know how I ended up over there, but I seem to be getting a lot of like space type like videos coming up on my For You page, and I can't scroll past them. I have to watch every second of each one, scroll across all the slides if it's a picture one. I just can't help it. Anyway, so I was watching a TikTok earlier and I was fixated. It was about 20 slides long. Do you know when you put like, people put pictures up and it just has something on it? And there was like 20 slides, and it was basically a very rather just like detailed description of how long a human would last on each planet. Basically, other than Earth, you're just gonna die instantly, was what I learnt from that. So I just find it so bizarre, like that there's all these other planets in our solar system anyway, and Earth, as far as we know, is the only one that has life on it. I mean, did they say something about life on Mars? Did they say something about they confirmed? Billy, do you mind? What are you digging for? I swear I saw something not that long ago about Mars, and if there is something living on other things, like what type of being is it? Bearing in mind that we would just self-combust in like less than a second. I just find it all so fascinating, and I've never had an interest in planets or the universe or space or anything like that until these videos started coming up, and I'm like, I want to know more. I want to know more about like the universe and space and like what's out there, and just like, I mean, the fact that there is like, space is so big that like we can't even comprehend it. We really can't comprehend just how big space is. That I don't really know where I was going with this other than to say that I've been on space TikTok and I'm just absolutely flabbergasted. Even some of the moons, I think it's Jupiter's moons. Oh, hang on. Like kind of I think it was one of Jupiter's moons. Like, even if you got close to one of Jupiter's moons, it would literally suck you in and kill you. So it obviously has really scary music on it. But how long would you survive in each planet? Mercury, within seconds. Without an atmosphere, you'd be exposed to deadly solar radiation, extreme temperatures, and lack of oxygen, leading to rapid death. I didn't really need to know that, but I find it fascinating regardless. Does that make sense? I think there was another... Yeah, Venus would kill you instantly because it's got a thick, toxic atmosphere and a crushing pressure, followed by the intense heat burning me alive. Not only would I be killed instantly, I'll be burnt, essentially. Earth's fine. Mars, a few minutes, to be fair. I would suffocate if I went to Mars. Because of... Well, the atmosphere is mainly carbon dioxide, and it's thin atmosphere, and it's freezing, so I would get hypothermia. Jupiter, less than a second, lack of solid surface, intense radiation, a crushing atmospheric pressure would instantly kill me. Saturn, less than a second, same as Jupiter, there's no solid surface. High winds. How do they know there's high winds on Saturn? How do they know? High winds and pressure would be fatal instantly. Uranus, less than a second, cold temperature, suffocating gases, lack of a solid surface. Neptune, less than a second. Do you know what I mean? Like, there's not... so dwarf planet Pluto, sorry, I'd have at least less than 2 minutes. I'd freeze quickly due to extreme cold and suffocate due to the lack of oxygen. So, I mean, did I ever plan on going to these planets? No. Don't know where I'm going with this, but anyway, hopefully the next couple of clips will be of us at the gym. Maybe not, I don't know.
Hey mom, what's up? Let's slide. Alright. We gon' get it on the night. You smoke, I smoke, I drink, me too. Well good, cause we gon' get high tonight. Got drops, got truck, got you. Alright, and we gon' take a ride tonight. So mom, what's up? Let's slide. Alright. Hey mom, what's up? Let's slide. Alright. And we gon' get it on the night. You smoke, I drink, me too. Well good, cause we gon' get high.
So, back from the gym now. Oh, I need to sort this light out. Just making a quick little fish finger wrap because it is like 11 p.m. now. We would have been back from the gym a bit earlier. But somebody left their hoodie in the locker. So we had to literally, and it was as we were pulling into the estate, I was like, oh, I've left my hoodie. So we had to go all the way back to the gym, which was like, yeah, not the best idea. Well, it was the best idea because, like, I mean, I know I've got blooming muck all over it, but the hoodie's decent. I'm not going to just leave it because I feel like someone, I mean, not that I'm mistrusting, but I feel like somebody would have taken it by tomorrow. So yeah, went back to go get the hoodie and now we're back home. It's actually 11:05. So yeah, quick fish finger wrap and then we're heading to bed. So I'm just going to end this vlog here. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that you've enjoyed it. If you have, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to go and check out Ritual as well. I will see you in the next one. Bye guys. Baby, let me love you, let me love you.